Prime Minister Modi will be meeting Chinese President Xi Jinping. He's part of China-headed SCO summit. It's the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. After 7 years, Prime Minister Modi has finally arrived in China, in a way trying to make amends with a country that has been brutal on the borders, or at least hasn't respected its part of the bargain. But it seems like China now coming into line. After Trump tariffs has threatened both the Indian and Chinese economy, the two neighbors leaning towards each other to salvage the situation. Most importantly, we're looking at the big meet that's going to come in a little while from now, Prime Minister Modi and Xi Jinping's crucial bilateral meeting. And certainly it will be historic. We're looking at a 7-year hiatus, after which Prime Minister Modi has landed there, already showing how India wasn't in agreement to many of the Chinese decisions, especially along the border areas, the Galwan clashes. The Chinese did not live up to their bargain all this while, but, well, Modi landed in China yesterday, and 7 years later, we're looking at a grand welcome to the Indian Prime Minister. The colorful welcome, the dance, the drama that was laid out for Prime Minister, a full red carpet rollout for Modi soon as he arrived and touched down in China. Xi Jinping wasn't there present at that moment when he arrived yesterday, but that big meet is happening today. Prime Minister Modi, the last time he was in China was back in 2018. The visit this time is supremely significant for India and China's diplomacy, considering 1, border clashes, and 2, tariffs. We're looking at India now no more doing business, at least largely business with the United States post the tariffs has slowed down. Now, India's second largest trade partner has always been China, with nearly 134 billion that China and India traded up until we were good. And then it stopped post the Galwan clashes, and now it seems like India and China are trying to revive that and open up markets for one another. So this is hugely significant, not just for our economy, but also now for global diplomacy. In fact, China is aiming to rebuild relationship and stabilize relations with its neighbor India. It's not just India. China extensively looking at making amends with India, considering they've been isolated from the United States, and United States coming up with its own grouping of Quad to basically ensure that there is a counterweight to China. So China knows very well that India, being its friend, is very important to keep it relevant and strong. So China really laying out the red carpet for Prime Minister Narendra Modi. You had huge crowds that gathered wanting to wish him, greet him. And that's what happened. Like, he has that kind of fan following in every country. Here in China was no different. There you have it, some of the images there. Prime Minister with his classic affection towards those who come by to visit him, shaking hands, meeting, greeting with people. A whole host of Indians who have been in China for decades. They've all flocked in towards the airport and places, the hotel particularly where he's currently residing, all to just get one glimpse of Prime Minister Modi. Those are the images. Let's listen in a sneak peek to their conversation there.